back to the festival before we go. You have George Miller on as a on the jury of judges, which is a fantastic get. Like he's a pioneer in filmmaking in general, and he's been a real advocate of AI. Do you think he will help rope some of these naysayers in and sort of tone down the skepticism?
I, I think like yes, for sure. We've seen a range of positive to neutral to negative responses, and I think a lot of the negative is more around those that was just mentioned before, just either
Yeah.
haven't tried it or don't want to touch the AI. And I respect, there are questions around how much energy this is using. Like,
Hmm.
should we be spending this much money on this versus eradicating poverty or whatever it might be, and I totally respect those arguments. It's very hard when your livelihood is A, and you see your peers literally losing their jobs, right?
Hmm.
Like that is happening, it's unfortunate the enterprises and the companies are getting rid of the people that have the IP in their head of how to make these things work,
Hmm.
because behind the AI, you have to understand what the output is, right? You can't just like you gentlemen in film, like one of the I was talking to Travis, my co-founder this morning, like most of the AI films that come out could do with some from real film background because they're just too slow. The cuts are too slow. Like you want to watch them at 1.5 speed, and that's like where they should be, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
people just don't get it. And some of the best ones we've seen are filmmakers, they're editors, and they understand timing, they understand film shots, and just how to put it all together. Um, Absolutely, George has been ahead of the curve his whole career.
Hmm.
And just hearing his comments and speaking with him during the judging of this recent set of films, it's just fascinating watching and hearing his perspectives change as he sees things. I can't believe this is AI, or this just feels so real. The story behind it. Like my within 30 seconds, I'm not thinking about AI. I'm thinking about I want to see what's next, and that's kind of what it's about. I know that he uses quite a bit of AI in his pre and post production,
Hmm.
and it's lowered the costs of what he's done. Um, and I think that filmmakers should really be watching and learning and saying, don't think about what he's saying, think about what he's doing,
Yep.
you know?